Hey guys, and I just wanted to make a quick follow-up video on the latest with the new Suunto compass. So as you know from my previous video, I've got two of these guys. The reason I got the new one is because this older one developed a bubble at altitude. Now when I say altitude, we were hiking around Kosciuszko, which is about 2,000 meters, so not really high up at all. The bubble has obviously since disappeared at sea level, so it does make for a good compass for the wife or a friend if we're going out and they want to practice a little bit of navigation or what have you. I'll let them borrow this one, so not too bad. The other problem with this compass was, and I'll compare it to the new one so you can see the difference, was you can see the red markings along the base plate of the new compass. They'd completely worn out along the old one, so that was really quite frustrating. And the compass itself developed a little bit of play that in the I don't know what you want to call this. So that was also quite frustrating. Now the new one does have a little tiny bit of play, but it's nowhere near as bad as the older one. So I'm hoping this kind of keeps good. I haven't had too many other compasses, so I'm not too sure if every single compass just has a little bit of a wobble in there and that's just kind of the way it is. Certainly paying so much for this MC2, it's definitely one of the more expensive compasses out there. You'd really hope that the engineering was a little bit more precise and it wouldn't have a wobble at all. But definitely for my purpose and for pretty much everybody else's, it's going to be negligible. It's maybe a degree, to a degree and a half, if that. People say that, if a compass is accurate within 2 degrees, that's more than enough. I mean, you're going to have other factors around your environment which may affect the needle regardless. So, it's not too big of a thing. Definitely the fact that the markings off the base plate have worn out kind of really gave me, or annoyed me a lot more than anything else. Because again, you're paying so much money for this. It certainly couldn't, how hard is it to etch these in a little bit deeper, then cover them in something to make sure they don't wear out. Regardless, I've started to keep my compass in this little bag here, so when it's sitting in my pocket or in the backpack, it just kind of sits in there, which will hopefully protect the markings a little bit more, and just the compass itself, I guess, in a way. But definitely trying to look after this compass a little bit more than I did with the previous one. I'm still happy with the MC2. I think it's definitely, like I said, more expensive than a lot of compasses out there. But the features that it has, including the global needle, the little, aiming hole there, nice big mirror, good use of the base plate that are on the map, so you can really navigate really easily. I think it's still worth it if you use it. Definitely for more the amateur or the beginner or someone that's not really camping so much, and not using a compass so much for navigation, you really don't need to go out and spend that amount of money. The other thing is, a lot of other people have posted on my previous video listing other compasses and things like that, which, if I had the money, I'd love to buy and check out and review. But for the moment, I'll be hanging on to this one without a doubt. Overall, they haven't really let me down. Air bubbles are pretty common, and the wearing of the marks is frustrating rather than really affecting the performance of the compass. So I've had it for over 10 years, so what can you do? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any other questions on it, let me know. I'll do another video or just answer them in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.